Humble Beginnings, a fighter forged in upstate New York. Written by Ariel Helwani from ESPN MMA, Jon Jones's story begins far from the bright lights of the UFC octagon. He was born and raised in Endicott, New York, a small town with a big heart. Jones and his brothers, Arthur and Chandler, learned early on the value of hard work. Their father, a pastor, instilled in them a strong moral compass. Even as a young boy, Jones exhibited a natural athleticism. But it was on the wrestling mat where Jones truly found his calling. He secured a state championship, a testament to his dedication. From wrestling mats to the octagon, a natural-born fighter emerges. Jones's success on the wrestling mat paved the way for his entry into the world of mixed martial arts. He made his professional MMA debut in 2007, a decision that would change the course of his life forever. From the start, it was clear that Jones possessed a unique blend of physical gifts and fighting instincts rarely seen in the sport. He moved with an unorthodox grace, his long limbs delivering strikes from unpredictable angles. His early fights were a testament to his raw talent and rapid development. He tore through opponents, his victories becoming increasingly dominant. The MMA world took notice. Here was a young fighter with an unquenchable thirst for victory and a seemingly limitless ceiling. Jones's rise through the ranks was nothing short of meteoric. He embraced the grind, training with a ferocity that bordered on obsession. He honed his skills, mastering not just wrestling but also striking, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. He was a student of the game, constantly seeking to evolve and add new weapons to his arsenal. This relentless pursuit of improvement would become a hallmark of his career. A meteoric rise dominating the light heavyweight division. In 2011, at the age of just 23, Jones's destiny was forever altered. He stepped into the octagon to face the reigning UFC light heavyweight champion, Mauricio Shogun Rua. Rua, a seasoned veteran and feared striker, was heavily favored to win. What transpired that night would become the stuff of legend. Jones dismantled Rua, dominating the fight from the opening bell. He showcased his complete arsenal, outstriking the striker and showcasing a brutal ground game. In the third round, Jones finished Rua by TKO, becoming the youngest champion in UFC history. The MMA world was in shock. A new king had been crowned. Jones's reign as champion was nothing short of dominant. He defeated a who's who of the light heavyweight division, dismantling former champions and rising contenders alike. His fights became must-see events, his legend growing with each victory. He defended his title a record-setting 11 times, establishing himself as the most dominant light heavyweight champion in UFC history. He was a puzzle that no one could solve, a fighter operating on a level rarely seen before. Champions rise and fall facing demons inside and outside the cage. However, Jones's reign at the top was not without its challenges. Outside the octagon, he battled personal demons. His struggles with substance abuse and run-ins with the law cast a shadow over his accomplishments. The weight of expectation, the pressures of fame, and the temptations that came with success all took their toll. Jones's story became one of triumph and tragedy, a cautionary tale of these double-edged sword of fame and fortune. He was a complex figure capable of both extraordinary feats of athleticism and self-destructive behavior. His story was a reminder that even the greatest athletes are human, susceptible to the same flaws and vulnerabilities as anyone else. A champion's resilience, the long road to redemption. Despite his setbacks, Jones never gave up on himself. He sought help for his personal struggles, entering rehab on multiple occasions. He spoke candidly about his demons, using his platform to raise awareness about addiction and mental health. He showed remorse for his mistakes, acknowledging the pain he had caused others. Jones's journey to redemption was not easy. He faced setbacks and criticism along the way, but he never stopped fighting, both literally and figuratively. He dedicated himself to becoming a better man, a better father, a better role model. His story became a testament to the power of redemption, a reminder that even from the darkest of places, hope can emerge. Return of the King, a new era in the heavyweight division. After a period of self-imposed exile, Jones made a triumphant return to the UFC in 2020. He vacated his light heavyweight title, setting his sights on a new challenge, conquering the heavyweight division. The move to heavyweight was a gamble, a testament to Jones's unwavering belief in himself. He was heavier, stronger, and more motivated than ever before. His heavyweight debut took place in March 2023 against Cyril Gane, a formidable striker and former interim champion. The fight was a showcase of Jones's evolution as a fighter. He displayed newfound patience, utilizing his wrestling and fight IQ to control the fight. In the first round, Jones secured a guillotine choke, submitting Gane and claiming the vacant UFC heavyweight championship. The victory was a defining moment in Jones's career, proving that even after everything he had been through, he was still the best fighter in the world. The shadow of controversy triumphs, marred by personal struggles. Despite his undeniable greatness inside the octagon, Jones's career continued to be overshadowed by controversy. He faced further legal issues, testing positive for banned substances on multiple occasions. These transgressions tarnished his legacy, raising questions about his character and casting doubt on his accomplishments. Jones's repeated missteps frustrated fans and critics alike. He was blessed with an abundance of talent, yet he seemed intent on sabotaging his own success. His story became a cautionary tale of the perils of fame, the dangers of unchecked ego, and the fragility of redemption. A legacy forged in combat. Jones's enduring impact on MMA. Despite the controversies, Jones's impact on MMA is undeniable. He is widely regarded as one of the most talented fighters to ever grace the octagon. His unorthodox style, his fight IQ, and his ability to finish fights from anywhere made him a nightmare for opponents. He redefined the light heavyweight division, setting a bar for dominance that may never be surpassed. Jones's legacy is complicated, a tapestry woven with threads of brilliance and self-destruction. He is both a cautionary tale and an inspiration, a reminder that even the greatest among us are flawed. He is a walking contradiction, a fighter who achieved greatness while simultaneously battling his own demons. The GOAT debate, cementing his place among the pantheon of greats. The debate surrounding Jones' place in MMA history is complex and often heated. His supporters argue that his accomplishments inside the octagon, his dominance over multiple eras of fighters, and his sheer talent solidify his claim as the greatest of all time. His detractors point to his personal struggles, his multiple failed drug tests, and the damage he has inflicted on his own legacy as disqualifying factors in the GOAT conversation. Regardless of where one stands on the GOAT debate, there is no denying that Jones's story is one of the most compelling and complex in MMA history. He is a fighter who has reached the pinnacle of the sport while simultaneously battling demons that threaten to derail his career and his life. He is a walking paradox, a fighter capable of both breathtaking brilliance and shocking self-sabotage. Beyond the octagon, Jones's impact extends beyond fighting. Jones's impact extends beyond the realm of MMA. He has used his platform to speak out about issues close to his heart, including social justice reform and addiction awareness. He has established charitable foundations, giving back to his community and supporting causes he believes in. While his personal struggles have at times overshadowed his philanthropic efforts, Jones's commitment to making a positive impact on the world should not be overlooked. He has used his story, both the triumphs and the tragedies, to inspire others to overcome adversity and strive for greatness. He has shown that even those who have fallen can rise again, that redemption, though a difficult path, is always possible. The unfinished story, what lies ahead for Jon "Bones" Jones? As of this writing, Jones's future in MMA remains uncertain. He has hinted at retirement, suggesting that he has accomplished all he set out to do in the sport. However, he has also expressed interest in potentially fighting again, perhaps even seeking to avenge his controversial loss to Matt Hamill, or pursuing a super fight against former heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic. Whether he chooses to continue fighting or walk away from the sport, Jones's place in MMA history is secure. He will be remembered as one of the most dominant champions the sport has ever seen, a fighter who redefined the possibilities of mixed martial arts. But more than just a fighter, Jones will be remembered as a complex and contradictory figure, a man who battled his own demons while simultaneously achieving greatness. His story, though still being written, is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can endure, and redemption, though elusive, is always within reach.